Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we are taking a look at the 6 cards that were added during this season of Godzilla Battle Line. We're doing this towards the end of the season, just trying something out a little bit. I know I saw a few comments that were asking, where are these videos? Traditionally, the card review videos don't perform super well, and I usually do 2 a season. So right now we're going to try out just doing all 6 at the end of the season. If you want to go back to the 3 during the first half of the season and 3 during the second half of the season, let me know. Generally, they don't get a lot of views, but I like doing them. Let me know if you like it this way better. So, with that being said, we're going to check out the first 2 gold cards, and then we're going to go move into the 4 platinum cards. Before we get started, also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. I didn't. Shout out to Jabroni Nation, Rick the Squirrel, and Spenzilla for getting me all the images of the cards. I was falling a little bit behind on this list this month, and they really hooked it up recently with the pictures, so shout out to them. I think Spence also did a cards tier list video, so you should check that out too. So, first things first, Super Godzilla vs. Bagan Season Celebration illustration. Everyone should be able to get this in the Battle Pass. I believe it's in the free track for the Battle Pass. So, here it is. This is at max level 30 at 5 stars. HP rank is 120, attack rank is 176. It's not really super good stats. Increases the attack of a leader by 8%. We have better gold cards. Just increasing the attack of your leader by 8% isn't really a whole lot. I believe we have a gold card that increases leader attack by 9%, so the art's phenomenal. I really dig this art. The Bagan with the lightning sparks, and then Super Godzilla like illuminating with this gem or whatever's inside of him, the Chaos Emeralds that makes him go crazy. Looks sick. Art's phenomenal. Not a huge fan of this ability, so we're just going to pass it. This is probably maybe the worst one we'll see in this video. Next is the Ebirah, Horror of the Deep 1966 card. Increases the HP and attack power of a leader by 4%. This is at 2020. This is a 3-star card. I don't have the maxed out version of this. I think that the maxed out version's number is 6%. So, like, listen, I would rather have increases the HP and attack power of my leader by 6% than just have the HP increased by 8%. Or the attack increased by 8%. Like, yeah, we're missing out on 2% extra attack, but I'm also getting, like, the, 6% towards the HP and the attack. So I'm getting more stats. 2% less on the attack, but I'm getting more stats overall. So I think this, out of the 2 gold cards, this is the better gold card. I believe that this is not the best Ebirah card that we will see this season. This is the best Ebirah card this season, and I personally think this is probably the best card of the entire season. So 30, 5 stars, HP rank is 206, attack rank is 218, so that's 2 levels on each HP and attack. Increases the HP and attack power of all units in the deck by 13%, every unit, but raises the leader's special move cost by 3. So, if you're using a leader and you don't really care about the special move too much, this is going to be a good option for you, right? I know that there are a lot of players who are using the Godzilla Ultima leader, and they are not utilizing his attack to, dump a bunch of spells out. They're just utilizing him because he has a 140 range as a leader. Well, if you're not planning on using his ability for anything, this raises the HP and attack of everything in your deck by 13%. This is the best card this season, bar none. It works on every unit. Everyone can get it. I can't even think. The special move cost increase is negligible. I think that you're going to get a lot of mileage out of this card. I think if you didn't wail for it in the first half of the season, I don't know how you're going to get it now. If you do have it, congratulations. This is really good. It'll probably circle back in the future. It's still in the card pool, so if you want to try to pull for it, go for it. I don't think that this is as important as the Final Wars Godzilla card or the Godzilla Evolved card, but I still think that this is an extremely powerful card. Next, we have the Bagan Monster Puppet Show Godziban version. 30, 5 stars, 247 on the HP rank, so that is 2.5 levels for HP, and then attack rank is 191, so it's 1.9 levels. You really don't need a whole lot extra to go up to level 2, so it's almost 2 levels on attack. Increases the HP of 1-star units and battle pieces appearing in Super Godzilla by 16%. So currently, that's just all 1-star pieces and Super Godzilla and Bagan. If you're using Super Godzilla Bagan, this is great. Super Godzilla is a phenomenal card. Increasing his HP by 16% is really good because he recovers for 30%, right? It's like 30 or 35% of his maximum HP when he hits that bar. So the more HP he has, the more he's recovering with that 30%. This is going to be really good if you're using Super Godzilla. I guess also ban Bagan. If you're not using them on your team, you can totally forget about this card. It does not matter to you whatsoever. Good card for those 2 units. Doesn't matter for whatever else. Next. Super Godzilla Monster Puppet Show Godziban version. 30/30, 5 stars. HP rank is 188. Attack rank is 254, so that's 2.5 ranks to attack, 1, almost 2 to HP. Increases the attack of 2-star units and battle pieces appearing in Super Godzilla by 16%. So, exact same thing as what we just said with that HP one. This is for attack, the same 2 characters. Same thing I'm saying before, Super Godzilla is juiced, really, really strong character. If you're using him anyway, this is going to be really strong. If you're not using him, this doesn't really matter to you. I guess you could use either of these for the boosts, but I mean, look, this one for the HP is 247 for HP, 191 for attack. This one down here is 254 for attack, 188 for HP. I don't think people are going to really use these to boost up their overall, like, the card, like, rankings for their levels in the deck. If you're not using Super Godzilla and you're not using Bagan, you're probably never going to want to use these cards. This season in particular, when this video comes out, it's going to be really good because those characters are rented, they're brand new, a lot of people are using them. Once the season's over, I really don't think that you're going to be using those a whole lot unless you've invested heavily in those characters. And finally, Super Godzilla Monster Puppet Show Godziban version 2. This is not maxed out, this is at 25 of 25 and 4 stars out of 5. So, HP rank on this one is 117, attack rank is 229, so we can infer that the HP rank is probably not going to go higher than 125, probably lower than that, and then attack rank is probably not going to go higher than like 235, so you're going to get 1 level on HP, 2 levels on attack, maybe almost 2.5 levels. Increases the attack power of all units in the deck by 14% when the team's average cost, excluding the leader, is 3.7 or more. So this, when it came out, was bugged. I think when you see this video, it will be fixed. It is not 3.7 attack or more. It is 3.7 attack or less. So this is going to fit right in with decks that are using that Godzilla Evolved card that increases your energy production if your average deck cost is 3.5 or lower. You're gonna want to use this with that because you get a faster energy cost with faster energy production with that Godzilla card. But with this Super Godzilla card, every unit in your deck, regardless of how much it costs energy-wise, is getting a 14% boost. Fantastic. This actually might be, this is probably the second best or the best card in this season, depending on your play style. I think it could go either way. Some people might like the Ebirah card more, some people might like this more. The Gamera players who like using Gamera and Airbase and all that are really going to like this card. Most decks are probably not going to use this because you're not going to use this with the 3.7 cost or less, like, caveat and be like, oh, I'm going to build a whole deck that's 3.7 cost or less just so I can use this card. You're probably building a deck that's 3.5 cost or less because of the other Godzilla card. This is just icing on that cake. This is a really strong card in decks that are 3.5 average cost or lower. 3.7 cost or higher decks, you're never going to use this card. It is never going to see play. The attack ranks and the HP ranks are not worth it to use if you're not also hitting this ability. Gamera decks, 3.5 cost or lowers, you're thriving, you're surviving, you love this. Ultima, wheel decks, you love this too. So, this is probably the best card of the deck if you use 3.5 cost decks, this is probably the best card this season if you use decks that are 3.5 cost or lower. If you don't use decks that are that low, you're never going to use this card, and then the Ebirah card's probably the best card for you this season. So, that is what I got for you guys today. As always, if you want to check out all these cards, they're in the card library section of the Discord. Link is in the description down below. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.